Hey guys, so carbs, protein, fats, and alcohol, right? The first thing we look at is how much energy is in each one. So calories per gram, right? 4 calories per gram for carbohydrates and protein, okay? 9 calories per gram for fats, and 7 calories per gram for alcohol, okay? So there's a very big leap in terms of how much energy you're absorbing. So you imagine a spoonful of sugar, a spoonful of butter is worth more calories than 2 spoonfuls of sugar, okay? So you want to kind of assess that and be aware of that, okay? Now the next point then is, well, what about the time in the stomach? How long does each one spend in the stomach? So for carbohydrates, you're 20 minutes to digest it, to get it through the system. Protein, 60 minutes, and fats, 180 minutes. Alcohol, excuse me, I haven't a fucking clue, I didn't do the research. But what I do know is, if I have a pint tonight, I need an extra hour sleep, there or thereabouts, where I feel rougher in the morning, okay? So why are we interested in time in the stomach? Well, because this is what's going to leave you feeling fuller for longer. A little bit of fat is going to leave you feeling more full up for longer. Whereas, you know, you can eat carbohydrates, you can eat crisps and sugar and fucking biscuits and cake, you fire that shit down, okay? Okay, sources of these foods then. So carbohydrates, you've got 2 types of carbohydrates. You have simple carbohydrates, glucose, sucrose, right? Sugars, lactose, any of the base sugars, galactose, all that kind of stuff, right? All the base sugars are going to go very, very quickly. So what happens is that leads to a very fast spike in blood sugar, which if you've just run a race or something is great. If you're sat on your arse and you're throwing that stuff down, you're spiking your blood sugar too high, okay? We won't go into diabetes and all that stuff now, but bear it in mind. Complex carbohydrates, on the other hand, this is why I recommend a little bit of oats and milk in the morning. I have like a fistful of oats, okay? And that keeps my blood sugar level, okay? It levels me out. Makes it so that I'm not craving food not long after, okay? Because we have to take into account that if our blood sugar is too low, we're going to crave and we're going to shovel in whatever we can find. So the sources then, so sugar is fruits, vegetables, bread, cereals, any of that kind of stuff, rice, pasta, flour, all that kind of stuff is your carbohydrate sources, okay? Your protein sources then, meat is the highest, all right? Then fish, beans, nuts, eggs, all of that stuff, okay? Fats then, cheese, butter, biscuits and cakes are full of hidden fat, full of it, okay? Be aware of that. I love biscuits and cake. I'm not saying don't fucking have it, I'm saying be aware of it, okay? Meat also has a reasonable amount of fat in, particularly like fatty beef and stuff. And it's not just the bit around the edge of the steak, it's just delicious. It's the it's inside the actual meat itself. And alcohol, the sources of alcohol. Come on, lads. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that helps.